dude! Watch where you spin, because the 11th anniversary of Skylanders is tomorrow. So without further ado, let's take a look at the first spin and see. Alright then, let's go. Spin number 1, please. Our first spin is being tricky sometimes. Be a spooky thing about to do. Jokes! Ha ha ha! All about jokes it is! Alright, but 4 Halloween jokes for a day! Where do ghosts go on vacation? The Bahamas! What's a pirate ghost's favorite kind of tea? Booty! Where do baby ghosts spend the day when their parents are at work? Day scare. And what's a ghost's favorite play? Romeo and Juliet. Well, let's get started.
It's Raquel's turn to shine!
This is Rhino Productions for Halloween.
Creepy zombies went out to trick or treat. Everybody danced to the spooky beat. They had such enormous fun. They called for another creepy zombie to come. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Greetings! I am Whisper. Today is top 10 creepiest ghost characters of all time. But did you know that ghosts are the creepiest things in the world? Well, let me tell you, it's a secret. So anyways, let's begin with this video. Enjoy.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scariest ghost characters of all time.
I just have an idea for the
Am
night.
I gonna be
Revenge,
the scariest
foul,
thing in
and
my
most
thought?
unnatural murder.
For this list, we'll be looking at the creepiest spirits from film, TV, video games, and more. We're excluding demonic entities and dark gods that aren't really ghosts. Since we'll be discussing some key plot points, this is your spoiler.
Spoiler
Did we forget
alert!
to include one of your favorite sinister spirits? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, The Bride in Black, the Insidious franchise.
You were
Whoop,
terrified.
that's the Bride in Black.
Parker Crane is a
Still
serial
got the
killer and
creepy
evil spirit rolled into one.
Still
In
got
life,
a afraid
Crane
about
bore
that.
psychological abuse from his
I didn't
mother,
imagine
leading
that
to a
either.
complex identity. As an adult, he became the serial killer called the Bride in Black.
Guys,
Look at it is.
He eventually
Am I
ended his own
thought
life,
now?
but continues his reign of terror in the Insidious films as an evil spirit hell-bent on possessing Josh Lambert. Perhaps the creepiest thing about him is
Ooh,
his chilling
really?
grin.
The
This is a
creepiest
ghost who
ghost
seems
ever
to
died?
relish the fear he invokes in his
I have
victims.
no doubt.
Number 9, Alma Wade, Fear 2, Project Origin. Whether she appears as an 8-year-old
Hey,
girl
what do you
or an
know?
emaciated young woman, Alma Wade is
Still
bad
got the
news.
video game character in my life. This is not a movie. This is a video game. Well,
In all fairness,
you
Alma's
got
thirst for revenge is
that
understandable.
straight about me.
Born with psychic abilities, she was subjected to a series of terrifying experiments.
You were telling me to seal my daughter away. You knew it would come to this.
Who's the
Her
fear
wrath
of them
and
all?
psychic powers make her a fierce
No,
foe,
kidding, no.
but it's her soft laugh and ability to
Sarah's
shapeshift that
cool,
will send shivers
but
down
who's
your
gonna
spine.
cool?
If you start experiencing hallucinations, keep your wits about you because Alma may be nearby. It's no wonder that she's been voted one of the greatest video game villains.
That's why Alma's aware of you, and why you're totally
Alma.
screwed unless you can destroy her.
Number 8, Bathsheba, The Conjuring. Even though the housing market
That's
is a mess,
Bathsheba,
make sure
from The
that
Conjuring.
prospective new home isn't haunted by a malevolent witch.
But who's that anyway? That's gone weird.
After moving into a
Sometime.
farmhouse in Rhode Island, the parents learn that the house's previous resident has declined to relocate.
And then I saw it again with the girls when we walked into the living room.
When she was alive, Bathsheba offered up her
Still be
infants to the
feared
devil and then took her
about
own
that.
life. Since her
But
death, the home has been
who's
plagued
got in
by
trouble?
unfortunate incidents. Bathsheba possesses poor Carolyn
That's
Toono
a
and
creepy
teams
little
up with
girl.
a demon-possessed doll Annabelle to
Still
wreak further havoc.
ugly. Still gotta grab it. Whoop,
They
they'll
really
turn
should have
on.
looked the house up on Zillow before moving in. Number 7, Sachiko Shinozaki, Corpse Party, Tortured Souls. Considered one of the most
Hey,
gruesome animes ever made.
it's an anime.
Corpse Party, Tortured Souls also features one of the most terrifying
Ooh,
ghouls.
from the
Known as the
ghost
girl
of
in the red
them
dress,
all.
Sachiko Shinozaki doesn't just
Bloody
kill her victims,
ghost.
she loves playing with them first.
This is in Japanese. In Japan. Hey, you okay watch an anime?
Sachiko didn't have a happy
Both-
life. One of her teachers tried to assault
the
her,
same.
and while trying to escape him, she fell off the roof.
ロ君たちと同じ方法では沈めることはできないかも。
I've been telling Nate about
ちょっと
that.
待て沈めるも何もその子は無事だったわけだろ
In order to enact her revenge,
That
she
is
created
so
an alternate
revenge.
version of her school and
So
began
revenge
kidnapping
and I'm
children
gone.
to play with. This is one game we'd rather sit on the sidelines for.
I kill
Number
you
6, The Bent Neck Lady, The Haunting of Hill House. There are quite a few ghosts running around Hill House, but one of the most disturbing is the Bent Neck Lady.
Ooh, neck lady. Netflix.
Whenever she appears in front of little Nell, the poor girl is paralyzed by the ghost's deteriorating face.
Still
Adult
paralyzed.
Nell returns to Hill House to face her fears, only to discover that she is the Bent Neck Lady.
Oh, still cracking.
While the idea of being haunted by yourself is horrifying,
That
Nell
broken
isn't
down.
an evil ghost. She actually brings her siblings together to confront their trauma, proving that one shouldn't
Well,
judge a
still
ghost
got the
by its
weird.
cover, even if
But
that
who's
cover is incredibly
next
creepy.
anyway?
Like I've been here.
Still cracking on the bones.
We have.
Gotta bend the
All
neck.
of us have.
Still weird.
So many times and we didn't know it. All of us.
Number
Torture me.
5,
The woman in black.
The Woman in Black. If horror movies have taught us one thing, it's that if there is a gothic house the townspeople are afraid of, do not go into that house.
You should have left. You should have
Still
gone when
got
I told
haunted house in here.
you to. This little girl
But
is dead.
seriously, it's creeping me out. Like
Arthur
always in the
Kipps learns
bones.
this lesson when he goes to investigate Eel Marsh House, which, come on, based on that name alone, is obviously haunted. He discovers the ghost of Janet
Well, she's
Humphrey, who has
here
taken
a
vengeance on the
lot.
town's children due to the death of her own
Ooh,
son.
but am I gonna do this or no?
You just left him there in the mud.
Age 7.
His
Drowned
blood is on
in
your
marshland.
hands.
Janet is malicious, goading several little girls into committing terrible acts against
Jump
her
out
sons.
there on me!
We'll pass on a trip to that village.
I didn't want her then. Still on fire, y'all!
Number 4, Kayako Seki, the Ju-on franchise. It's not entirely Kayako's fault that she's so darn scary. After being viciously murdered by her jealous husband, she became an Onyo, a vengeful spirit who returns from beyond the grave to exact revenge.
Another Japanese flick, as always.
In a rare case for adaptations, Kayako is terrifying in both Ju-on and its American remake,
That
The
girl
Grudge.
is still under chaos. Still get a revenge on the door.
Due to her violent death, Kayako doesn't move the way ordinary humans or even ghosts do. Her unnatural way of moving about, especially when crawling up and down stairs, is pure nightmare fuel.
This is nightmare. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Number 3.
The Headless Horseman.
Various.
And
While
even though
Washington
they're
Irving's story, The
sleeping
Legend of Sleepy Hollow
hollow,
made the Headless Horseman famous,
but
the character
also
actually
known
dates back to
as
Dutch,
the
Irish, and
Dullahan.
Norse mythology.
still got the monstrous
finally
done
reach
of
his
the
end.
look.
Until the winter of 17.
Well, you still got the Headless Horseman.
Not far from here, in our western woods.
Still
Regardless
no
of
need
its
of
initial
messing up
origin,
there.
Headless Horseman is one vicious.
Hey, is that
He
a
chases down
pumpkin?
Ichabod Crane
I
and
think he's
eventually
holding on a
knocks him off his
pumpkin.
horse. The Headless Horseman has appeared in multiple films and shows. but one
Yeah,
of his
there are
most
multiple
frightening
shows
depictions was in
and
Disney's
movies.
take on the classic
That's a
legend.
lot.
Small detail of Brahms' awful story.
Well, the adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Recollection.
The studio behind Mickey Mouse showed the rider shrieking with glee as he pursues Ichabod and throws his flaming head at him. That's a little dark, Disney. Number 2, Sadiko Yamamura / Samara Morgan.
The Ring franchise.
Another Onyo, Sadiko, or Samara in the American version, is a harrowing
This is
spirit
a Halloween
with blood
horror movie.
I need you to start telling
Still
me
got
the
the
truth,
rated R
okay?
films. But too mature.
No, Samara, not until we understand what's wrong with you.
I knew this guy
As a
coming.
child, she ends up trapped at the bottom of a well, and as a ghost, seeks
Ring.
revenge through a cursed videotape. Her powers are uncanny.
Still got the
allowing her to
panic.
crawl out of the TV toward her victims. Long dark hair
Oh,
and plain
oh,
white
look at
dress
that
have
ghost
become iconic.
girl. What
But
a
again, it's perhaps her preternatural
There
movements,
is a
which
long
recall
way
elements
to
from
do.
the Japanese dance form Buto, that are the most chilling.
This is
It's no wonder her
horror.
victims die of fright. Before we unveil our top pick, here
The
are a few
honorable
mentions.
mention.
Santi, the Devil's Backbone, a creepy ghost child from director Guillermo del Toro.
Could get it.
That's creepy. It's a zombie-looking ghosty.
The Library Ghost, Ghostbusters. Forget the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. This is the ghost we needed Busters for.
Hey, that's a librarian. That's
The Grady
scary.
Twins, The Shining. The phrase "come play with us" has never sounded
Yep,
more ominous.
these twins are looking identical.
Lisa, PT. Her twisted laughter and sobbing will haunt your dreams.
Oh boy. Still laughing. Still got creepy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the
Wait,
bell
what's
to
on the
get
number
notified
one on
about
that
our
list?
latest
He's telling
videos.
you.
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1.
The Ghost of Christmas Future.
Various.
Am I in the presence
Wait a minute.
of the ghost of Christmas?
This isn't Halloween, it's just Christmas. But
All
seriously,
three of the ghosts in
can't
Christmas Carol are a
wait
little unnerving,
for
but the Ghost of Christmas
Christmas.
Future definitely takes the cake.
December,
Looming
all
sinister, he
December
represents
long.
death and shows Scrooge
But
his own
even though
grave.
it's Halloween,
His face is hidden within the hood of his cloak, pointing to the unknowableness of what
Mistress-
lies beyond death's door.
Wait, is
and
that
the anonymity
Pete?
of oblivion.
From
Listen
Disney?
careful, please.
I
When
think
I
it
leave it, I
is.
shall not leave its lesson. Trust me. Let's go.
That isn't chilling.
Give me the
you know who it
nightmares.
is. In this particular case, he served a higher purpose, scaring the miserly Scrooge into making the most of his life and sharing his wealth.
Well, bless me. Good morning, gentlemen. I've something for you.
Still gonna bless them in.
But we would much rather never come face to face with
They
this
never
terrifying
come
specter.
back. Never
Do you agree with our
will.
picks?
Well, that's all for today. Join us tomorrow for another one. But anyways, the second spin will be coming up next. Okay, next spin, if you like it. Our next spin goes to what? I know. Another quiz? But it's a quiz whiz. Who's ready for the next quiz? Are you a vampire, ghost, werewolf, or witch? If you could be a monster for Halloween, which one will you be? Find out in our monster personality quiz. So anyways, let's begin. Pick a Halloween snack. Potato chips. Pick a companion. Ooh, how about a dog? A monster hideout? Let's just say, I will say a castle. A superpower? Well, it gotta be super strength. Still heavyweight. You gotta pick a color? How about red? Bloody red. A number? But how about 2,658? If you enter, and you'll say, "Oh, a werewolf!" But sorry, but that is definitely not a ghost. So that's why you keep buying new clothes the day after full moon.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.